What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. Today I'm partnering up with Mooncat to show you the Nightmare Before Christmas collection that they did in collaboration with Disney. Before we get into all that, if you haven't heard of Mooncat before, they are a nail polish brand that is 10 free, meaning they are free of 10 of the potentially harmful ingredients that can be found in nail polish. They are vegan, meaning they do not use any animal derived ingredients, and they're also cruelty free, meaning they do not test their products on animals. So there's a lot going on in this collection. We've got 6 brand new nail polishes, 3 of which are glow in the dark. We also have a set of nail art stickers, including glow in the dark nail art stickers. And then we have a crystal nail file and a retractable cleanup brush. So I'm going to start off by showing you the swatches, and then I'll also show you the glow in the dark polishes in the dark. And then we'll move on to the accessory portion of the video, and then we can talk a little bit more about my thoughts on them, pricing, availability, all that good stuff. So roll the swatch footage. So as with all of my swatch and review videos, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent any stains. Today it's the Mooncat base coat. So we'll start off with the flaky shades. This first one is called My Sandy Claus Outfit, and it is a red base that is absolutely packed with these tiny hollow flakies, as well as a shifting red to pink iridescent flaky. So you can definitely see that pinky color coming through, but when you move around your nails, you're gonna see different colors. Sometimes it looks a little bit more reddish, and then at extreme angles, you can actually see a little bit of an orange into yellow as well. And I did get perfect coverage in 2 coats. It's really beautiful. I love the way that flakies make polishes look like this. It's just a little bit more elegant looking than regular shimmer, and it's easier to remove than glitter nail polish, so I just love a good flaky. Next up, we have the shade Everybody Scream, and this one is described as a midnight purple. Again, we have that holographic flaky running throughout, and then we also have these blue flakies running throughout. So I thought this one was actually going to end up being a 3-coater because it was a little bit sheer on the first coat, but it ended up actually getting full coverage in 2. And one other thing that I really appreciate about these polishes is they're very self-leveling. I'll show you an example of that a little bit later in the swatches, but really easy to apply even if you are a beginner with nail polish. But look at the intensity of those blue flakies. I think it just adds so much to the polish, and I just love the combination of that slightly warmer purple color with the intense blue flakes, especially when it catches the light. Next, we have the shade Pumpkin King, and oh my gosh, as soon as I started applying this, I immediately fell in love with it. I thought this was going to be just your average everyday black hollow, but it is so much more than that. So we've got the black base color, then we have the super fine hollow flakes, and then we also have mini hollow hex glitters, as well as this iridescent red shimmer running throughout. So it looks like this very deep dark color, but when the light hits it, you get that rainbow sparkle, and you also get that intense red fleck coming through, and it is just so cool. Again, full coverage in 2 coats, and just a really beautiful shade. Moving on to the glow in the dark polishes, this first one is called Rag Doll, and this is a full coverage blue shimmer that glows in the dark. So I'll show you really quickly how they recommend you apply glow in the dark polishes. Now, this is a full coverage one. I actually found that it gave me full coverage in 2 coats, but they do recommend doing 3 coats just to get the best glow in the dark payoff. So what you want to do is you want to shake the bottle before you apply it, just to make sure that the glow in the dark pigment is nicely mixed in there. Then you apply your 3 coats for full coverage. Like I said, even though it was opaque in 2 coats, I ended up just doing a 3rd just to get the maximum amount of glow in the dark color. And these do dry down to a slightly mattified finish, so you do want to apply some top coat over it. And then once you have all of that, the way to make the nails glow in the dark is you want to charge them in the light or in the sunlight for about 30 seconds, but I do find that they stay glowing no matter what. So sometimes when you're wearing glow in the dark nail polishes, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you might scare yourself a little bit with it. But yeah, here's how this one looks in the dark with the 3 coats and top coat, and I gotta say, I am so impressed with how glowy this is. I was not expecting this to be as intense as it was, so I definitely was very impressed by that. Next up, we have the shade My Bugs, and this one is this gorgeous green shimmer, again, that glows in the dark, and it is a full coverage color. And again, was really impressed with the coverage on this color. I thought that it was going to be a 3-coater based on the first coat, but I did end up getting full coverage in 2. I did end up doing the 3rd coat anyway, just to make sure that I got that nice glow glow-in-the-dark color. But I gotta say, this is such a stunning Halloween shade. I love that green base, but the intensity of that green shimmery sparkle in there, I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's like a micro flaky, but it definitely catches the light so beautifully, and it really just feels like the perfect Halloween shade. So definitely enjoyed this. Again, it does dry down to a slightly matte finish, almost like a satiny finish, but they do recommend applying your top coat just to make sure you get that nice glossy shine. And here's what it looks like glowing in the dark. Again, really intense, more intense than I thought it was going to be. It definitely has that very strong glow to it, and it's that classic green glow in the dark color. And last but not least, we have the shade What a Brilliant Nose. And let me tell you, my swatch does not do this one justice, but before I explain the polish, I just wanted to show you a really great example of how self-leveling these polishes are. So you can see in my first coat, I kind of left a lump in the center of the nail just because I overworked one side a little bit too much. But once it dried, it actually ended up smoothing over pretty nicely. So when I'm talking about self-leveling, I mean if you're not perfectly even with how much polish you're doing on either side of the nail, it still levels itself out so you don't have to worry about it, which is so nice. But yeah, this is a white nail polish. It glows in the dark and it does have this iridescent pink to gold shimmer in it. Like I said, my camera does not do this one justice. I think it's so beautiful in real life and it definitely gives a nice ghosty vibe to it. Again, it does dry down to that satiny finish, so you'll want to put a shiny top coat over it. And here's what it looks like glowing in the dark. Again, super intense. You can actually see as I'm turning my nail, it was so bright that it lit up the background that I had my nail on. So I just think these are really intense, super vibrant glow in the dark color. So here are all of the shades together. We've got the glow-in-the-dark polishes are the bottom three, and then the top three are those really gorgeous flaky polishes. And I just think they're all so beautiful. I love the full coverage glow-in-the-dark polishes, and I love that they're not just a basic cream. I love that they have stuff going on in them, so even in the light, they're just really interesting, beautiful colors. And of course, I love the flaky polishes because I love a good flaky. I thought the formulas were so good and easy to work with. And I just love how much depth there is to each color, you know, with the layering of the different types of flakies and the color of the base coat. It just works out really well. It definitely feels very perfect for Halloween, but they also feel like colors I could really reach for anytime. So those are the polishes, but before we get into my thoughts on them, let's talk about the accessories real quick. First up, we have this set of nail art stickers, and it actually comes with 2 sticker sheets, and we've got a lot of different designs here, including some that glow in the dark. So we've got little Jack Skellingtons, we've got Lock, Shock, and Barrel, we've got pumpkins, moons, bats, stars, skulls, spiders, and then we also have little zeros and the little cat design as well. And then for the glow in the dark stickers, we've got the Oogie Boogie Man and we've got some more stars. And let me tell you, I am so impressed by these. The glow in the dark is just phenomenal. I feel like the designs are so crisp and really easy to see in the dark. So I've never seen a glow in the dark sticker, but I'm very into it. Then we have the Shapeshifter Crystal Nail File. And this is a double-sided nail file. It's got the Mooncat logo on it, and then it says Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then on the back, we have more little Jack Skellington faces, and we've got some bats and stars. I absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. I like the black and white of it. And personally, I only use crystal nail files now. I just find that they work the best. And then the final accessory in this collection is Retractable the Vanisher. And this is actually a retractable cleanup brush. So when you pull on it, the cleanup brush comes out of the top, and I have never seen anything like this. Again, we've got the cute little black and white design on it, and I just think it's so clean, and I love how compact it is when it's small. And it also does work really well as a cleanup brush. It's got a really sharp tip, so I feel like you can really get into that cuticle area easily. And I gotta say, the best part about this to me is, I don't know about you guys, but I always lose the cap to my cleanup brushes. So I feel like just having it all in one piece where you can just retract it is just very easy for me. So yeah, now that we've gone over everything, I want to share a little bit of my thoughts on them if you haven't already gotten enough of that. Honestly, I think this collection is truly iconic. I think Mooncat in general has just been killing it with their collaborations lately, and I feel like this is no exception. It's just the perfect collection to come out, and the quality is just phenomenal. The glow-in-the-dark polishes, I love that they're full coverage. I think I've only ever come across glow-in-the-dark toppers, so having a full coverage option, especially with like a shimmer in it and a fun color, is really interesting to me. And I feel like that glow-in-the-dark was just so vibrant and bright, even with just a few seconds of charging, so I was really impressed by that. Speaking of glow-in-the-dark, the glow-in-the-dark stickers are definitely one of the coolest things I've ever seen, but I also just love the stickers in general. I think it's such cute little art designs. And of course, the retractable nail art tool is just the coolest thing I think I've ever seen, so I definitely appreciate that a lot. So now let's talk about pricing and availability. All of the polishes come in 12 milliliter bottles that have the wide flat brush that has the rounded tip, so application's really easy. They do actually have a special edition label on them, which is absolutely adorable. It's got the little cat face on it, but we still have the usual Mooncat bottle. So the polishes range in price based on the formula. The glitter flaky polishes retail for $14 USD each, and the glow-in-the-dark polishes retail for $15 USD each. The nail art stickers, like I said, it comes with 2 different sheets and it retails for $12 USD. The shapeshifter crystal nail file retails for $10 USD, and the retractable, the vanisher cleanup brush retails for $10 USD as well. Now, as of the filming of this video, the retractable nail tool is sold out, but they are planning a restock, so I do recommend following them on social media just so you can keep updated on that. All of the products in this collection are limited edition, so if you are interested in grabbing them, I highly recommend doing so ASAP. Everything is available on the Mooncat website, which I will link down below. But yeah, overall, as you can tell, I totally love this collection. I am a Nightmare Before Christmas fan for sure, and I feel like I've been saying that for all of the Mooncat collabs, but seriously, they keep on doing collabs of things that I love, so I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I'm curious to hear what you think. What do you think of the set? Which product or polish is your favorite? Are you planning on picking any of them up, or have you already? Let me know in the comments. We can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It helps me out. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also have a second YouTube channel, my vlog channel, and I'm currently doing a bunch of Halloween themed stuff over there, so if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. And of course, a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon, my Royal Astronomer Amanda M, as well as my Cosmic Admirals, Rocket Man's daughter, Paola, Ken, and Rosie. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Today's fun fact, I am going to be posing a question to you. I think I've talked about it before, but I feel like I haven't in a while, and I'm curious to hear what everybody thinks. Do you consider The Nightmare Before Christmas to be a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? Because I have heard good arguments for both. Personally, I always watch it in October, but I feel like it gets me excited through to Christmas time. But I know some people are very staunchly Halloween or staunchly Christmas when it comes to Nightmare Before Christmas. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Maybe I should do a poll about it. I'm just curious what you think. So let me know, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.